Before your memory fades or your vision begins to blur, something even more crucial starts to deteriorate. It begins with your legs. Well, before that first prescription bottle finds a place on your bathroom shelf, your body is already offering subtle warnings. And it all starts with strength, specifically the strength found in your lower body. What most people don't realize is that the earliest true indicator of aging and declining functionality doesn't begin in the brain. It starts in the legs. Weakening legs aren't just a cosmetic issue. It's not about how they look or whether your muscle tone is defined. It's a clinical warning sign, a biological signal that your body is beginning to lose its foundational strength. The muscles in your legs are the biggest in the human body. Your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and calves together serve as the anchor of your mobility, stability, and even your blood circulation. When they begin to weaken, the effects are far-reaching. It's not just about struggling to stand or climb stairs. It's the entry point into a cascade of challenges: declining metabolism, sluggish circulation, joint instability, and a heightened risk of falls. What's more concerning is that this muscle deterioration can begin surprisingly early, sometimes as soon as your 30 seconds or 40 seconds, and continues to accelerate with age. By the time you hit your 60 seconds or 70 seconds, you might have lost 30% to 40% of your total muscle mass, much of it from your lower body. This isn't just aging, it's a condition known as sarcopenia. Sarcopenia isn't some inevitable outcome of getting older. It's not a wrinkle. It's not gray hair. It's a degenerative condition caused by inactivity and inattention. But unlike wrinkles, it can be reversed if you take action deliberately and consistently. Your legs are metabolically active tissue. They consume more energy, regulate more hormones, and support more blood flow than almost any other region of the body. They're also deeply wired into your nervous system. When leg strength declines, it's not just your body that's affected. Your confidence, your independence, and your quality of life all begin to shrink. That's why hospitals and doctors use gait speed and leg strength as indicators of how long someone might live. The slower and shakier your legs become, the more vulnerable your entire system is. But this is also where the path can be turned around. Regaining leg strength doesn't rely on exercise alone. It depends on how you nourish your muscles, your joints, your nerves, and your vascular system. Just as a lack of use causes decline, the right nourishment can trigger renewal. The right foods can mend muscle fibers, repair collagen in your joints, and reactivate blood flow in areas that have grown stagnant. You don't need injections, expensive powders, or a gym pass. What you need is focused, nutrient-rich food that nourishes the areas that need it most, your legs. Food isn't passive. It's a biological communicator. The instant it enters your system, it begins signaling processes that fight inflammation, generate new tissue, regulate hormones, and safeguard your mitochondria. And when you give your body the right foods at the right times, you don't just maintain leg strength, you amplify it. Your legs haven't failed you. They're simply waiting to be fed. This isn't about getting younger. It's about getting smarter with your nutrition. The real issue isn't age, it's nutrient depletion and misinformed habits. You don't need to turn back the clock. You need to start making wiser choices about what you put on your plate. In the next section, we'll look at 6 powerful foods. Each one has been scientifically studied for its ability to enhance leg strength, reduce inflammation, and support the hormonal systems that preserve muscle and protect your independence. These aren't trendy superfoods. These are survival foods. Because the reality is this: the strength of your legs directly determines the strength of your life. And now, you have the chance to eat in a way that supports both. Your legs bear the full weight of your entire body. They guide you through every doorway, every hallway, and every step along your life's path. Yet they are also the first to suffer quietly when your health begins to decline. Why do the legs lose strength before anything else? The answer lies in how your body allocates resources and in how modern life starves your lower body of the signals it needs to stay strong. The muscles in your legs require ongoing activation to remain functional. They rely on movement, on blood circulation, and on a steady supply of nutrients. But in our increasingly sedentary lifestyles, we spend hours sitting at desks, in cars, on couches. The once continuous message your body received to build and sustain leg muscle goes silent, and your body, ever adaptive, reacts. It starts to break down the muscle fibers it no longer thinks are necessary. Blood vessels tighten. Nerve connections begin to fade. Mitochondria, your cellular engines, slow their output. This is not just aging. It's your biology adjusting to prolonged stillness. Then add another layer, hormonal decline. As you get older, essential hormones like testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone naturally drop. These aren't just mood or energy hormones. They directly influence how efficiently your body maintains and repairs muscle. Meanwhile, cortisol, the body's stress hormone, starts to rise more easily and stay elevated longer. And chronic cortisol blocks muscle protein synthesis. It favors fat accumulation in place of strength. And the first place this imbalance shows up? Your legs. But it goes further. When blood circulation weakens, oxygen and nutrients no longer reach your muscles efficiently. This condition is known as chronic ischemia, essentially. Slow starvation of muscle cells. That's why so many people over 60 complain of heavy legs, stiffness, or a fear of stairs. It's not that they've grown too old to recover. It's that their supply chains, their delivery systems have been cut off. But here's the hopeful part. Muscle is one of the most adaptable tissues in the body. You can rebuild it. You can restore circulation. You can reverse sarcopenia. And you can do it naturally, starting with what you eat. When you fuel your body with nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory, and oxygen-promoting foods, remarkable things begin to happen. You reduce oxidative stress in your leg muscles. You rebuild the protein chains needed for stability. You strengthen nerve signals that improve coordination. And you reignite the mitochondria that energize your every step. Your legs aren't aging too fast. They've just been overlooked too long. But the answer may already be sitting in your kitchen. Because just as food can harm, it can also heal, delivering protein, circulation, and restoration where your body needs it most. Let's begin with the first of 6 key foods. If there's one root that grows deep into the earth, vibrant in color, and even more powerful in its properties, it's the beet. And if your legs feel tired, cold, numb, or heavy, this may be the exact food your body has been quietly asking for. Beets are among the most extensively studied natural vasodilators in the plant world.